Alright, hi. So I'm sitting on top of this roof, and I'm trying to write a blog, and there's this siren going off. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's kind of distracting me from blogging, so I figured I would try my first attempt at blogging. So, I was to ask you, what are you hungry for? Would I be right in saying the very first thing that you said was probably food or drink? Something that would feed your flesh but not your soul. See, it's easy in Canada to forget about God. There's so many other things there. Things that cost money. So we work so that we can get these things, and then I don't know. Some people think that more money you have, the happier you'll be, and that if you're poor, then you have to be like sad all the time. I'm not saying earning money is bad. I'm just saying while you're working hard to feed your flesh, try not to forget the other part of you as well. One of the biggest reasons I came on the World Race is so that my hunger for God would weigh more than the hunger for my flesh. I've only been here at the Covenant School of Worship for a week, just 1 week, and the things I've seen so shows me that God moves in so many ways. There are so many people hungry for God. I mean, all over the world there's people hungry for God, but even back home. But because I wasn't hungry for it, I couldn't see it, and over the past week I have had the opportunity to feed my hunger for God. So over the past week I have me and my team have fed some people who are hungry for God through testimonies, sharing the word, and my favorite, worship. A couple nights ago we went to one of the slums in the city, and the people living here are living in tents made out of things that are found on the streets. We walked from place to place and asked if they would mind praying, if they would mind if we prayed for them. And pretty much everybody said yes. After praying and meeting a whole bunch of lovely people and having some chai, we gathered everybody and we had a worship time. Somebody from my team shared the testimony and we read from the Bible, and we worshipped. There's so much passion with these people when they worship. There's so much energy, and you can just tell that they're so hungry for God. I've been reading the Bible, Proverbs. Chapter 10. Yesterday I was reading, and it says in verse 3, the Lord does not let the righteous go hungry. And he's not, or in my opinion, not talking about like hunger for your flesh. he's saying that those that are hungry for him, he'll never let them starve. Never let them go hungry and not knowing who he is, or knowing that he's there, or showing him through the grace of others. It also says in same chapter 10, verse 27. The fear of the Lord adds length to life, but the years of the wicked are cut short. He isn't talking about like here, only here on earth. He's also talking about after death, and that living eternal through him. And that if you know him and live your life for him, that after life you'll be with him forever, and that those that do not follow him, their life ends at the end of their life. There's no after with him. There's so much here. I don't know if you can hear what's going on, but in the distance behind me is the town, and it's like 7 o'clock now, and this is prayers for other gods. And before this started, there's sirens that go off to let everyone know that it's starting, and this will go on for like two hours. And it also happens really early in the morning at like 4:30. I heard it like one of the first days that we're here. Couldn't sleep. A little bit of the time difference. But there's just such a difference from listening to this than yesterday. Here at the Covenant Worship School, there was a 12-hour worship from 9:30 in the morning to about 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock in the night, and it was wonderful to see the passion these people put in to worshiping our God, to feeding their souls, to be hungry for God. I know that being here, I can help feed my hunger for God and help others feed their hunger for God. So that's it. That's my vlog. I do have another one coming shortly, in the next couple days, about the 12-hour worship. Some videos and some pictures, and some pictures from some of the other ministries we've been doing. I know a lot of people want to see pictures. I've been having a little bit of trouble getting them off my camera, so bear with me as I try to figure this out. Till next time.